Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. Casual, aka Brian Massey, here with another episode of Casual Gaming Horrible Voicing. And what that entails is I will be voicing over the dialogue of whatever characters show up, whether it be male, female, animal, robot, whatever, mechanical robot, same thing. Yeah, anything like that, I do. However, there are certain parts that I don't voice over, mainly the ones that have voice already on them, that are already voice dialogue. I do not touch those because I dabble in it, but I prefer to listen to them speak than myself because they got a horrible voice, and I think they do a better job than I do. So there will be times where I will go over it while they're talking, just to figure out, or not really figure out, but get a better understanding of how to make those characters through my own voice. I'm not very good at it, but see what happens. Anyways, once again, Final Fantasy 14, casual gaming, horror voicing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I gotta wait for the queue, right? Yeah, there's a queue. 30 players in the queue. All right. How long will this take? So right now I'm doing a new game plus. I'm on the first arc of the first mission, or not mission, but quest line, I guess, or mission line. I don't know, but so I just spoke with Papa Sean. We figured out the Sultana, and then there's that guy that I can't remember who he was, but he was doing the excavation in, not excavation, mining in one of the mines, one of the caves. It was like a mining company, and he got in with the wrong crowd, I guess, because the people who he hired were against him from the beginning. They were from the Brass Blades, and the Brass Blades are from the Syndicate, the Yoda Syndicate. So with this going on, he was in trouble. We came in, we saved him, we saved everything. Everything went fully fine. So now we're here in Horizon, and what are we doing? Limit. Oh, that's for is that for Heaven's Ward? Bolt Chain and Island? Yeah, whatever. Okay, oh, up there. No, wait. I think I gotta redo New Game Plus. There we go, resume. So, A Realm Reborn Part 1. Eorzea, a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. It is here that one adventurer's journey begins. Though power, fame, and fortune all beckon, this intrepid soul is destined for greater things still. Guided by the Mother Crystal, they will walk the path of a hero, of a warrior of light. Yes. So now we can see where we are in the storyline. Again, this is New Game Plus. Nothing much to. Oh, here we are. Fufulupa. Fufulupa would entrust you with the matter of grave import. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. Way too fast. Way too fast. I gotta slow it down. Holy crap. Our search unearthed a sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. But he is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Belduin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion. And so I dare not tamper with it myself. But, given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information. Until now. I have chosen you, Celestia. Pray bear the letter to Mistress Momodi of the Quicksand, and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan's sword. She will know how best to proceed. You know what? I'm gonna teleport there. Teleport. Didn't know stuff, so no. Yeah, so with the power of New Game Plus, I can redo the parts of the game that I've done without having to really fight anything because I've already done that. However, I think the fetch quest. Oops. The fetch quest, I have to actually do stuff to finalize those. So yeah, I got that to look forward to. The Quicksando. There we go, Momodi. Huh.
Ah, Celestia, it's been too long. The Don tells me that you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you continue to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. Hmm? What is it? You look like you've got something to say. What is it? What is it? So that's what this is all about. Fufalupa's thinking Owen might have been in league with Baldwin. That is... Well, sure. That this letter could be proof of something shady. See, I told you I was bad at this. I suck at voice acting. Well, he needn't worry. Owen's a loyal of the Sultan's Sworn, as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... Oh, hells. I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Celestia, I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you, but if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. Complete. Yeah, another thing about New Game Plus. No XP, coin, or abilities, or clothing, or anything. So I get nothing for the New Game Plus. Back to the game. Can I count on your discretion, Celestia? If so, listen closely.
Momodi wishes to enlist the aid of a trusted friend of Ul'dah.
The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultan ruled by Sultana Nanamo Ul-Lamo. Truth is, though, it's the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan's one who was charged with guarding it that night. I'd bet anything this letter was written by the bastard who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves all had a... where was I? That a man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen of all people. At this of all times. Crap. You need to take this to the man himself, Celestia. Tell him Momori sent you, and that it concerns a lost heirloom. It looks as though the fellow needs help. I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. May depend on it.
Okay. Okay. Letter to Owen. Hustling strips. Duty on a country. Okay. Hustling strips. All right. Okay. What is that? Elevator. No, hustling strip is the One moment. Steps of thought. Okay, yeah. So, hustling strips. That is where the entrance to The Sultanate place. Yes.
Proceed to hustling strips? Yes, I would like that. Please, very much.
Bam, bam, bam, bam. I was right. It's this place. Okay. Right there. Okay. Come back over here. Bum ba ba ba ba bum. Sultan Swornly, there we go. I could have used the Ethernet, but I didn't even think about it until late.
The heart of the sworn lies beyond. State your business.
Pardon?
Did you say a lost heirloom?
Proceed. Yes. Join the sworn. Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah. Ha, blah, blah, blah, blah. Owen. Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here this day? A letter. Very well. Let's see it. Have you read this, adventurer? I see. But you have some inkling as to its contents, I think. Mistress Momodi has doubtless explained to you the significance of this crown, and what its loss could mean for her grace and Sultana. This stuff shames the Sultan Sworn, and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness... No, it will not do good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for any signs, any whispers as to the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seem fated to remain a mystery until you arrive, bearing this ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of her Grace's crown. And though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes her Grace's birthright and identifies her as a custodian of the Ulug's legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy air and pay them their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades, lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mistress Momodi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. Of course. Of course I will, Owen. No problem. Okay. Okay, now... unholy air, where's the unholy air? 1, 2, 3... country... Blackbrush Station... Blackbrush Station... Yes, no... Okay. Oh, Superman, pick her up. Look, more people who want to ride. Pick him up. Noita said. Destination. Proceed. Okay, here we go. I've come as agreed. Now, show me the crown.
Aye, you'll have your precious crown once you've been duly compensated.
Do you think me a fool? What assurance have I that you will honor your part of the agreement?
Now, Owen, you're the last trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say that you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? You have made mock of our trust. The deal is off!
Wait, here's your payment, as promised.
Aye, 'tis the real thing. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now, at long last, we have it. The power to create an army of undying soldiers. The traitors spurn!
No, it can't be. What have I done? What have I done?
Surely you must have wondered what it was that you were handing over.
What it was that seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you?
Or did you assume we were feeling charitable? But you must feel terrible, knowing that you've brought us the doom of Sildee. Were we not, boy? We'll grant you a quick death and spare you further ignominy.
There's too many, Celestia. Run while you still can. I will do my duty. I will do my duty. It's your duty to serve the Sultan and the lad, and you'll be doing it for a good while yet. You'll be doing a good while yet. Thancred, right? Oh no, Papashan. Sultan Swan, put thieves to the sword and they're secure to the crown. See what I told you in the last episode? Every time I get to a new character, I give them a voice, and then when I go away and do whatever and I come back, their voice changes. It happens all the time. I'm not very consistent with my voices, so I'm terribly sorry about that, but it just happens all the time to me. Here we go.
Sultan Sword! Huh! No matter! Kill them all!
Garibaldi the Faragon. Okay, what cannon I can't use? I wonder. Okay. Dual cast, boom. 40. 4. Damn. One second. What? Ah! Not paying attention, get out of here, Okay. Jolt. Their arrow. Jolt. Oh, he's dead? The ground? Jolt. Their thunder. Oh, wow, these guys are just weak, man. These are super weak. Arrow, dead. And a lot of guys here. Jolt should be dead after this, I guess. Yeah. fighter. Done. Joel. Crap. Let's do cast, right? There we go. Master Papash, Master Papashan, but why? How? The janitor saw you sneak into the vaults, Owen. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General? He ordered you to look after me?
Master Papashan, more of them to the north! More of them to the north! After them, Sultan Sworn! They have the crown! This lot sought only to delay us!
Let us speak again, back in the city.
The source of her strength becomes clear.
Yeah, man, a lot of experience. Doing quests, leveling up and everything.
You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day.
June.
O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies.
Boom, boom. Is it really necessary to make that chant and not just, you know, wave your hands around instead and then summon him? Instead of saying so many things?
Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live.
Jump, jump, jump. Defeat the Masked Mage. Jolt. There, Thunder. Oh, this is gonna be quick. Wow, this is gonna be super quick. Okay, one more. Done. No. Done. There we go. Thank you. Where did you come from? I wonder where you were. Whoops, I forgot to use Jolt. Jolt. Okay, can I use any of these abilities? 30, no, can't do it. Keep it up, Celestia! We almost have him! We almost have him! We almost have him. He's a British guy, so he's gotta have a British voice, right? I'd say everybody in this game is like from Europe or something. Because I don't remember hearing any type of North American accent. They're all either British or Scottish or whatever.
Ugh, that the wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Ugh.
Paragons, this is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected the involvement of the bringers of chaos, Asians, to give them their true name. But we cannot be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now. As if the Sultanate needed any more enemy. As if the Sultanate needed any more enemies. Have we Charlians crossed paths with Asians before? Well, we've certainly... Wait. I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the third time I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. You're a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you stumbled upon next? I jest, I jest. Had I truly been watching you your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your last altercation. But all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. And on that note, I must away. Until next time, Celestia. Until next time, Celestia. Another crystal. The crystal bearers. Okay, next up we go to 200 countries. Yeah. Wait, in the heart of the swarm, where is that? Duty on. Okay, it's in Ulda. Okay. Okay, so it's at the husting strips again, I guess. Yeah, husting strips. Okay. Teleport. Ulda. No. Okay. Whoa, not okay. What is this? Passion flaky. Passion flaky. What's a passion flaky? What the is a passion flaky? Husting strips. Chamber rule. Yeah. The steps of Thal. That was Bedset. Hadlu. Whoops, no, not this way. Okay, so there is another Ethernet here. What is this Ethernet then? This is the alchemist skill? Really? Oh, it is. Okay, all right. Makes sense, I guess.
Everyone is waiting for you, adventurer.
Okay, into the heart of the swarm. Papa-san. Duty honor. Does it surprise you to see me dressed so, Celestia? I was once a Sultan Swan, you know. Though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of a station master. It is capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lest you doubt. Whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her so despondent as when news of the crown's theft reached her ears. But, thanks to your valiant efforts, she's returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan Swan, Celestia.
Exalted vessel of Northal, guardian of Thanalan,
17th descendant to the throne of Ulda, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ui presides. See, their acting is way better than mine.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live
Glory
Nanamo!
to the
Glory
Sultana!
to the Sultana!
Forever may she
Forever
reign!
may she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow.
Wow, this is so cool.
Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth!
See what I tell you, everybody in here is like from Europe. Great Britain, Scotland, Ireland, maybe I haven't heard Germany yet, but
Be interpreting our gratitude and esteem.
I Nanamo Unamo, Sultan of Ulda, confer upon you this gift. Confer upon you this gift.
Raubon,
Rama,
Your Grace.
your grace.
see to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
As you command, Your Grace. If what they
Oh,
say
the
is
guy's
true,
tall.
Ulda owes you a great debt. I
Urda.
am Rauban al-Din.
With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate.
Brave souls are few and far between in these times.
I count my blessings when I find one.
Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet.
I trust I will see you there.
An honor, indeed. Come, hero. Until then, for the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Owen. Owen. My sister had a dog named Owen. He was really cool. But he had like some sort of bone disease. And he had to put him down. It's crap. It was crap, but you know. I miss him.
By the 12th Celestia, for an adventurer to receive a personal invitation from Her Grace is unprecedented. Seats at these banquets are offered only to the most distinguished individuals. You will be dining with some of the most influential people in Ulda. There are, of course, certain protocols that must be observed, but I am no authority on them. Fear not, however. Mistress Momodi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. Pray return to the quicksand and speak with her. She will tell you all you need to know. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Come on. There we go. There we go. The steps of Nald. Then post what's it? Adventurers Guild. Ooh, the Aether Plaza. No, Adventurers Guild. Bam, bam, bam, bam. Okay, Momodi. What is this place? The quicksand, that's it.
Welcome, Celestia, and congratulations on your invite to the big soiree. To be honest, I never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear my prattle on and on about the road traditions. Any road. I know you're a busy woman, so I'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with ancient custom, all guests to this banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings, made especially for the occasion. They're meant to be symbolized. Actually, forget about that. This is meant to be the short version. Being a design unique to the occasion, the earrings serve as a security measure. The Sultan's sworn won't let you near the hall without them. Your set should be ready and waiting for you at the Guildsmiths Guild. Mr. Serendipity is expecting you, so you'll want to head down there for now. Once you've got them, bring them back here and we'll continue.
Can I just put on the ones that I already have? Whatever. Well, let's just see what we can do. Okay, the goldsmith's place, eh? Yeah. Goldsmith. There we go. The steps of Thal. Latvos Petzet. İzal Baytselak. Diliog istemiş. Şimdilog.
Greetings,
Is there something I can help you with? Ah, Celestia, your earrings are right over here. I crafted them myself, I'll have you know. I think you'll be very pleased. In case Mr. Shimomori didn't warn you, the box is locked, and I am not permitted to give you the key. It's a final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mr. Shimomori, so you will need to take her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Southwest will take her grace's safety very seriously. Bam, bam, bam, bam, bam, bam. Bite-sized pudding.
Back to the
Whatchamacallit? Avengers Guild. Bam, bam, bam, bam, bam, bam. Ah. There we go.
Picked up your earrings yet, Celestia?
Here they are.
Let me just... Well, now. Looks like the Guildmaster outdid herself with this pair. You'd best take good care of these earrings. If they fell into the wrong hands, gods only know what might happen. Now then, I hope you're feeling sociable, Celestia, because you're about to hobnob with Ula's elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet.
Okay. Modi wants to see you off to the banquet.
This is it, Celestia. Your big debut in Ulden High Society. The banquet is being held in the fragrant chamber. Head over to the Royal Promenade, and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, but be sure to put on your earrings first, or he'll send you packing. Right, well, I reckon that's everything. Try not to let all the pomp and ceremony get to you. Just be yourself and you'll be fine.
Hosting strips? Royal reception. So I did have it already, nah? Put on the voice of Just. Voice of, right here, yeah, same one. Okay. Go to the hosting strips. Okay. I guess I go to the what was it? Goldsmith's place. In front of the Goldsmith's place and heading over to is that where it is? Hosting strips, yeah. Okay, no, so I gotta go right here. Chamber Rule? Yeah, Chamber Rule. And straight down. Oh, okay, perfect. Chamber of Rule, here we go. Bam, bam, bam, bam, bam. Go down here. It's bene. Bam, bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam, bam, bam. Bartholomew, Winamotrab. A banquet hosted by Her Grace the Sultana is due to begin shortly. Attendance is by invitation only. Please, make way for arriving guests. We are honored to receive you, my lady. Please, proceed inside. Just before you saying how you're giving me the cold, what is it, the cold stare, the cold finger, or what? And now you're all like humping, popping with me. Papa-chan.
All hail the Sultana. Your Grace.
Raoban? of the royal house of all, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line,
Have summoned you here. Have summoned
we
you
are
here.
graced this day by the presence of a hero to Ul'dah,
And dear friends to the crown. I can't do that.
Honored
There's
guests,
no way I can make that
I
voice.
give you our champion.
Honored guests, I give you our champion.
And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Ul'dah is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets. Nor can her grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty.
From the world. No can a grace do aught to help.
Beneath her mask of stately serenity,
She is aghast at the plight of her subjects.
But there will be no
Hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power.
I am truly grateful
For all you have done for Ul'dah, but there is so much more to do. But there is so much more to do. What is it?
So bright,
Almost like by the 12. Just like the warriors of light.
Have you been troubled by strange dreams of late?
Visions of the crystal.
Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether. Yes, you are like they were.
The warriors
Allow
of
me to
light.
explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the primals. Though they were not of this land, when the Garlean Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the three grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano.
That fateful day 5 years ago.
The day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice.
Nor
Nor
would any man deny they fought alongside us.
But the names of these heroes come
Came
not
to our lips. The once familiar pages of the story are now blank to us.
And in our mind's eye,
Their faces are not but silhouettes amid the blinding glare.
It is for this reason that we have
We have
come
come to call them the warriors of light.
When I look at you,
I cannot help but think of them and what you might achieve.
You must protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Hydaelyn, mother of all, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale.
If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds.
Only heroes and
Martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former. Let us pray you are the former. Bam, bam. Bum, bum. Bam, bam, bam, bam, bam, bam. Well, I'm all out of Pepsi. Ha ha ha ha ha! I like this candle though, that's for sure.
Flames to the fore!
Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh, no. Get away. There we go. So I just lit a candle. Flames to the fore!
Victory belongs to the bold!
Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position though it costs them their lives.
Bid him hold that
The yellow
position.
serpents are in need of succor.
See what I tell you?
Pray,
They're
send
all
white
European.
wolves to
They're
their
all
aid.
they're all British. They're all Scottish or Irish. They're all these, man. There's nothing from America, the Americans.
The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause.
We
We
must not fail them.
them.
We must not fail them. We must not fail them. Ba-jum, ba-jum, ba-jum. The Elder Seed Seer.
Is aught amiss?
No, well.
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily. Eyes forward!
The barriers won't go down that easily. Eyes forward! Forward march!
We are being watched.
We are being watched. Teknagnia berau.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you! Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Raging Bull. This is Mad Snake. Respond.
This is Raging Bull.
What news? What news? What news? Gods preserve us. What is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it!
We cannot hold much longer. We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Snake! Snake! That'd be a good game to stream. Actually, I have Metal Gear Solid the PS1 version.
Damn it!
First, so Metal Gear Solid 1.
Damn it all to the seventh hell!
I'd like to play that
What of
maybe.
the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you?
What of our own?
All
I
from the
cannot
Eastern
say,
Continent.
my lady. That
All from the Eastern
monstrosity
Continent.
appears to be disrupting our communications.
That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying.
Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Call till they respond.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true.
Let us not sacrifice lives in vain.
The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
And bring up the rear. And bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless.
Hold on a second. Robin actually has a Western voice.
You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit.
Nope, never mind. It's British. It's not very powerful. It's not a very strong accent, though.
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
Yeah, that looks cool. I think I just saw a glitch. A little glitch at the bottom of the screen.
This
There was like a
dark,
huge pixel that
stifling
was
presence.
blocking something.
Who or what?
Who or what?
We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir.
To your positions.
Positions.
To your positions. To your positions. Ugh. To your positions. To your positions. That I should live to behold Bahamut once more. Magnificent. The aeons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. The aeons of imprisonment. I am aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. Whatever. No.
How you feeling, Celestia? They said you fainted in the middle of one of the general's stories. I had to have you carried back to the hourglass. I reckon you made quite an impression on your fellow guests, though. Probably not the sort you intended. Shit, you sure you're getting enough rest, Celestia? The life of an adventure can be pretty taxing. Any road. I'm glad to see you're back to normal. No offense, but looking after you was getting a bit tiresome. Before I forget. The general left a message for you. Said that when you're feeling up to it, you should come and see him at the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish a story he was telling you when you fell asleep. Yes, exit the room. Okay, we're getting close. We need to get things closer, closer, closer. Raban. Raban.
I've been waiting for you, Celestia. I trust you are fully recovered? Good. As there is much work to be done. Work that I would have you do.
Okay.
Listen well, Celestia. This will take some time to explain.
Raban means to entrust you with a task of the utmost import.
I've prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. Take them. They are a gift to you. 5 years ago, we looked on, powerless, as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Carchano. First by the Garleans, and then by the thrice damned primal called, forth by their treachery. Not a day goes by that I do not think of my fallen comrades, and of the warrior of light, of whom no trace remained. The tragedies of the calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be. In remembering all we've lost, we're reminded of what we still have. And so, I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartano with a memorial service honoring the fallen. It is my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will agree to do the same. And I would have you bear my words to them as my personal envoy. Why you? Because your deeds mark you out as the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. I can think of none more worthy of the role. The question is, will you accept it?
Yes, I will.
Then it is agreed. You will journey to Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as my official representative. Now, that's a great many miles to travel, but I've neither the time nor the patience to wait around while you do it on foot. I hereby grant you permission to use the airship routes connecting to the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. Gone are the days when airship travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of Imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions out of concern for public safety. These passes are only granted when circumstance demands it, as in this case, though there were others who insisted you be granted one regardless. I, Celestia, I am not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I have said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm, for which the warriors light restall. Rise to your calling and fulfill your promise. And should your path be barred by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go, Celestia, and heed the crystal's guidance should you ever lose your way.
Okay. Back to the Wings End. Oh. The hourglass. The hourglass. Back to the hourglass. What the crap? Oh, I overshot it completely. Wow. Beam. Beam. Zakuiko Sando. Momoni cook some purchase.
Ah, back from your meeting with Robin, are you? What did the big man have to say? Is that a fact?
If you're coming back from Roan Ashfall.
Personal envoy of the Flame General himself. So, you'll be bearing the great man's words to the leaders of the Alliance, will you? And by airship. Bugger me, that's an honor and a half it is. But I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. I'm proud of you, Celestia. I truly am. Now, I dare say Robin told you this, but not many people get to go on airships these days. In fact, most will go to their graves having never once seen areas here from above. Poor buggers shuffle off to meet Thal having. Poor buggers shovel off to meet Thal, having never known the blues of Linseman's shimmering seas, or the myriad greens of leafy Gridania.
That was a tough one.
But not you, Celestia. You'll see those sights and more. And everywhere you go, you'll find fascinating folk with fascinating tales to tell. The people you meet, the places you go, savor these experiences, for they are priceless all. Saying that, it'd be remiss of me if I didn't remind you to be careful out there. Ul'dah and the other ain't the only place beset by troubles, as you'll discover when you visit Limsa and Gridania. Truth be told, that might well be exactly what the General wants you to realize. I think he knows what kind of woman you are, Celestia. And what kind's that, you ask? Why, the kind that can't resist sticking her nose in other people's business, of course. And don't you ever go changing.
Safe travels, Celestia. I'll see you when you get back. Bam, bam, bam, bam, bam. Speak with them on the airship landing. Okay. Bam, bam, bam, bam. Airship landing. Perfect. There we go. There we go. Arabian nights like Arabian days. Greetings. Greetings, madam. This is the reservation counter for passengers traveling from Limsa. If I'm not mistaken, you are the Flame General's envoy, Celestia Blaze, yes? Highwind Skyways is at your service. Will you be flying with us today? Yes, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Wow. The gangplank. Yes, go. Attention all passengers! The airship bound for Limsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Come on. Fly away. Fly away to Gridania or Limsa. I wonder what's first. Limsa or Gridania. I'm gonna say Limsa. When first we met beneath the Sultan tree, I sensed there was something unusual about her. I wonder if they will feel the same. Godspeed, Celestia! Godspeed! If I'm right, they'll be singing your praises from here to far reach before long. Oh, what the hell? I didn't notice that. I had no idea there's a dialogue here. Anyway. May you always walk in the light of the crystal. I was staring at all the people there. I was like, who the hell? Like, how many people are here, man? Did I really make an impact on that many people in such a short amount of time? Custom Occidents. Occidents. Occidents. Accidents, Occidents. Occidents. The judge.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Agrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great meat guard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost,
And all hope of victory with her.
so
Ended our glorious conquest. So ended our glorious conquest. June.
Eorzea,
A blighted realm, riddled with false gods.
Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought,
Even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it.
And for this failure,
The realm has sunk deeper into depravity,
it is twisted beyond all reckoning.
rotten nigh to the core.
Yet it
Must be saved.
Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea.
It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance. From their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Oh, weapon.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Choco. Choco, choco, loco, loco.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at the Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartener. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
Yes, my lord. Right away, my lord.
At once, my lord.
Yes, my lord. Right. Oh, what the hell? That once. What did I say?
Garland.
No, whatever. Yes, my lord. That
Soon
once.
you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Magitech. Magitech. Get the gum. Bam, bam, bam, bam, bam, bam. Instruments, the upper decks. What am I, Limps of the Minster? Yeah, Limps of the Minster. Oh. What the? What's wrong? Oh, right there. Ah, you must be the envoy from Ulda. Welcome to Limits of the Minster, madam. Admiral Blofswin Admiral Blofswin awaits your arrival. Yes. Leave the loading area. Ah, are you the Uldan Envoy? Welcome to Mensa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please, proceed to the crow's lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to the Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthal. He will be pleased to show you in to the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Yes. Jess. I will go there.
Greetings, madam, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry... Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to complacent. You understand? We cannot afford to be complacent. You understand? Please step this way.
Enter.
Enter.
So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them.
It appears the Uldans
Uldans
place great faith in you.
This way.
This way.
I bid you welcome.
I bid you welcome.
I am
Melwib
Bluefiswin, Admiral of Limso
Melwib Bluefiswin.
and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from Thanalan?
A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Guardian Emperor sought to wrest Eosia from our grasp. It was, in answer to the Imperial threat, that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eosian alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legatus Nad Vandanus, Hell's Takem, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the Lesser Moon, Dalamud, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent his lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartano Flats, and there met with Vilth, the Seventh Imperial. Let's do that again. Hold on a second. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartano Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. The Vilth Imperial Legion. The Vilth Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eosia. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon's Louis still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beastmen called forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our forces will catch us in... Let me do that. Redo that. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our forces will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the Beastmen. Do not imagine the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Waiting to strike. Damn it all. We need champions to replace those that we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea. And this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Robin has the right of it. I accept his proposal. I accept his proposal. Your duty here is done, adventurer. I will see to it that the Flame General receives my reply. You travel next to Gridania, yes? Yes, I will. Pray give my regards to the elder seeds here. Oh, and tell her the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Celestia. May the Navigator guide you on your journey. Boom. Airship landing, okay, yes. Head on off over to the Gridania. The Gridania Woods is not where I'm going, but the Gridania itself, the city, the little city-state that they got there. Okay, yes, alright.
Greetings, madam. This is the counter for the passengers traveling to Gridania. A pleasure to serve you again, madam. Are you ready to aboard the airship to Gridania?
Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Boom, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum, bum. The gangplank. Knapknag. Ooh, water. Nice, very nice. That water wheel is going the wrong way. Oh, well, I guess it's not actually. On that angle, at least it wasn't. But when we were flying in, it was going the opposite direction. At least I think that's what it was. I remember in FF11 you had to come. Oh, wait, was it even in this one? FF14, where you had to wait for the airship to get to wherever you got to wherever place you were at. 1 second. I think that was this game. The version of like what was it? Beta. In beta, I think we had to wait for the airship to come into the dock here before we can leave. I think that's what it was. I don't know if that was for this or in Final Fantasy 11. At any rate. Okay, right. Ah, you must be the envoy from Ul'dah. Welcome to Gridania, madam. The other seats here awaits your arrival. Yes, leave the area. Oh, that's not right. Is that right? That's not right. That's not right at all. I guess they're downstairs? Down the steps? Speak with the Serpent Honor Guard. There we go. Greetings, good madam. You are the old Envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray, make your way into the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nofika's altar. She will admit you to the lotus stand, where the anesthesia awaits. Okay. Conjurer's Guild, alright. Nofika's altar, no. Okay. There's no there. Yeah, Nofika's altar at the Conjurer's Guild. Yeah. It's that basin that's there, the basin table. Or whatever. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the crap is this? It's a never dull moment in this game. Conjurer's Guild, here we go. Order Gradanya. Right there. You are the old Envoy? Begging your pardons, madam, but I inspect your missive you bear. Verily, this is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please, come with me.
So you are the Ul'dan Envoy.
So you are the Ul'dan Envoy.
On behalf of our fair nation,
I bid you welcome.
Please. Allow me to introduce myself.
Allow myself to introduce myself.
Of Gridania,
and the leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company.
I understand
you bear a message from the Flame General. I believe you share a message from the Flame General. A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano? Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? It would seem my counterparts recounted the tale in some detail. That is well. A message from the Admiral. A wolf has been sniffing around her stables, you say? I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. But first, friend of my friend, I will tell you more of the Garlean threat. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even among the most influential nations in Ilsebard, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magitech, some 50 years past, helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Emboldened by its technology, it set about subjugating its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. And when all of Ilsebard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of magitech alone. Its success owed much to the consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor, Solus Zos Galvus, the man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he has lived long, and after more than 80 winters, it is said that he grows frail and even more prone to illness. If rumors are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court. This would explain the Empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much needed time to rebuild. Yet, we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea, in the form of the 14th Imperial Legion, the Zifted Imperial Legion, from form of the XIV Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius von Belsar, a man whose ambitions are well known to us. So long as he breathes the ocean air, none of us may sleep easy. The calamity wreaked such devastation upon the realm that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds. Never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its attack. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only of that which occurs within its own borders. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united again once more. A remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the peoples of Eosia together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make this proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Redania. There we go! Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home. Completo. You may now make use of an airship routes connecting the three nations. Before you may board your airship, you must pay the requisite fare in Gil. The Serpent officer has information that may be of interest to you. I pray your meeting with the other Caesar went well, my lady Envoy. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Admiral Merwood Bolflofiswin of Limsa Minsa? While you were there, did you happen to meet Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. Well, I am told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you are interested in learning more, pray speak with Baderon at his establishment. Okay. Baderon, my dude. Baderon, my main man. No, actually, you know what? I will use it. Yes. I think they got that microphone. The micro on. It got it on the micro on. Half castle. The Gothic castle. That is correct. The Gothic castle. The Gothic castle. Baderon, Drowning Wench proprietor. Welcome to the Down and Ench. Sit wherever you like, lass. I'll be with you in a... Aye. I'm Baderon, alright? Who's asking? Heard that I've got a job capable of adventure, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just for you're fairly warned, though. This ain't no job for you faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding hairy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. Bam, bam, bam, bam, bam, bam. Part 1 is done. Okay. In that case, I will call it a night. I've been up for about 1 hour and 30 minutes, almost exactly. So tomorrow, I guess I'll be playing part 2. And hopefully I'll be able to finish it up within a couple of days. Maybe even in one day, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, anyways. So if you're just joining the channel, sorry to cut the stream a little bit short. If you've been here for a while, thank you for joining the channel. Hopefully you had as much fun watching as I've been playing. I had a blast. And on that note, yeah, tomorrow I'll be playing this again. Again, voicing over the dialogue that I do. And hopefully you all enjoy it. So anyways, have yourself a good night. Take care of yourselves. Later. Bye everybody.